You'll have to dance with me. I only like river music. And besides, we could be having such a good time in the ashes, and these human bones are aching. That's for yourself.
I'd like to say, I love dancing with you, but I don't want her to know how much I'm enjoying it.
I'd like to say, please stay with me all evening, but I don't want him to think that I'm too stupid to talk to anyone else.
I'd like to say, come into dinner with me, but I don't want her to think that she's the only girl I want to talk to.
I'd like to say, it's so beautiful here, but I don't want him to know that I've never been in a place so full of light and color, even though it's true.
I'd like to ask, where have you come from? Why so late? And with no parents? But I don't want her to know how I'm interested, even though I am.
Should I leave? I want to stay.
Should I stop dancing? I want to go on.
No, I can't say anything. He must think I'm stupid.
She must think I'm a cretin. What's your name?
Ashgirl.
Where have you come from, Ashgirl?
I can't tell him about now, but I can about before. I had a pony when I was little. Can I say that?
We used to race ponies where I come from. Great festivals, too. What a stupid thing to say.
We had music and flowers in our house. He's gonna think, so what?
We used to race ponies over the hills. Why can't I stop talking about horses?
I'm tongueless, mute, and unvoiced. Fairy of the mirror changes silence into words.
I can fight battles. I've never feared death. But I can't say anything to her.
I love dancing with you.
Come in with me and have dinner.
Yes, I'm so hungry.
You eat, you dance, you get hot, you get bothered, you get tired, and you get bored. It's such hard work marrying a prince. I'm going home.
Mother said one of us has to marry the prince.
What will she do if we don't?
Mother's disappointed. I feel like I'm going to shrivel into a speck of dust.
Me? It's more like feeling strangled.
She just loves us and wants everything for us.
Well, I don't want everything. I just want a microscope.
Why aren't you two sitting next to the prince?
He has another girl in pink next to him. He doesn't even talk to anyone else.
Move in. You only have one night to marry the prince. I'll bring this way. Don't disappoint me.
Are the young girls all right? They left the banquet. They're delicate. They need a little quiet. Shall I ask the musicians to play something soothing?
No, your music's boring.
We live quietly, very quietly, and grandly, very grandly. Silence will do. My daughters work so hard at their accomplishments.
Indeed. And these are?
Everything feminine.
I cook and I eat. I paint too.
So does Amir. He likes to paint scenes of our war and of our land.
I like violence too. I paint things that rot flies.
Should I send in some food?
Yes, syrupy cakes and a slice of marzipan from Turkestan.
And they would so enjoy speaking to your son.
Of course. Paul, where's Amir?
I've been looking for him, but I've been doing all the dancing here. Ladies, I'll dance with you.
Do you have a title?
Oh, yes, of course. See, I was the fastest rider, and soon to be the fastest dancer.
many enemies.
My father spoke of enemies within.
I never feel at home.
It all changed when you left.
Everything is so different here.
Listen, I have to tell you, I'm not what I seem.
Sometimes I'm no longer sure who I am.
I've got to go.
No, please, stay.
I want to stay.
Where did you find all these little mirrors?
What makes your hair sparkle so?
Can I look more closely
No.
at your shoe?
Tell me who you...
What are these precious stones on your bracelet?
I have to go.
Tell me where.
That's strange. You have ash in your hair.
I've got to go. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that man! He's giant spider web in his hands.
I have to go.
Tell me who you are.
Round the green gravel, the grass is so green, and all the fine ladies that ever were seen, washed in milk and dressed in silk, the last that stoops down shall be married.
Please, give me that shoe.
There is a lady on the mountain, who she is I do not know. Choose to the east, choose to the west, choose the one that you love the best.
Well, please, have the kindness to give me that shoe.
If they're not here to take their part, choose another with all your heart.
I will give you the shoe in return for a kiss. Do you want the shoe or not? You kissed me, now you have to marry me.
She kissed him, she hugged him, she sat upon his knee. She said, "Dear prince, won't you marry me?"
I'm not sure I want to marry him.
Well, then you should have let me kiss him. Now you have to obey the rules.
Spiders in my hair. Where am I? Where was I?
Got you.
Let me go.
Later. Maybe.
What do you want?
All you know is what you want. Here's a chance.
Come with me.
Where?
Into the deepest, darkest part of the forest.
You're so young.
I'm not afraid.
Please. Have pity.
None of lust and pity ever mixed.
Who are you talking to?
The monster I can no longer fight.
Here, everywhere, in every shape. In her shape.
Who are you?
I can't remember.
Late one night, a man worked hard in his study. He looked up to see me. He tried to read. He tried to cry.
She looks like...
Your laugh is not exactly the same.
No one remains the same when I pass through them.
Siren voice me. I won't let you drag me down to this.
He tried to run. He tried to pray.
Father? Father? Father!
You have no father.
He loved me. He protected me.
You found something better.
Where am I? Who am I?
Nowhere? No one. Alone.
I was at the ball. I'm sure I was at the ball.
If you're at the ball, I was there too.
I danced.
I don't remember.
It was so beautiful, and so was I.
Look at yourself. Ashes, covered in spider webs.
I wore pink.
Look around you, Ashgirl. Feel the world as it is.
Aren't you tired?
Please.
Aren't your limbs feeling heavy and slow?
This is what you get from your sisters?
We don't want to see you anymore. You take up too much room. Shrink.
Their mother.
We had respect.
You brought us down.
The prince was at the ball. We ate together.
You ate? Mounds, the molten meats, food rivulets revolving and dissolving at the oleaginous, O masses of an omidin.
You knew the world was like this. That's why you hid in the ashes. What arrogance made you want to come out?
Help me! There you are at last. No, please, no! Ashy, what's the matter? It's me, Otto. I mean, Otter. I've never been in this part of the forest. We must get to the river, then I'll know the way out. There's no way out. Ashy, quick, I sense danger. And when I sense danger, I have to run. It's instinct. I can't help it. Run with me. I can't. I'm beginning to shake, Ashy. That means I have to run. Take my paw. Leave me here. Can't you feel it? I have to run. My heart beating. My feet twitching. Save yourself. I can't move.
There's 16 paralysis.
Sweet and sticky, the trickle syrup on your breath.
Owl?
There's no owl. It's your mind. Your mad, mad mind.
Where are you?
Ashy, over here in the moonlight at the edge of the forest.
There's no edge, there's no moonlight, and there's no way out of the forest. This is the world where screams go silent.
Help, Ashy. Help me. I'm so frightened and lost. I'm not a dragon anymore. You're cool.
Turn to stone. Leave her. Run along.
Ashy, can you hear me? If you don't help me, I'll be lost forever.
And if you don't leave soon, this toad will eat you.
Toads don't eat mice. And I'm more fan of mammals. I can feel a heartbeat.
Not for long.
Ashy, I'm your friend, and you're my only hope. Hope.
She's a mouse, Ashgirl. A mouse.
What's wrong with being a mouse? Mice are nice and have no worse.
At last you're safe.
Let me try you with my friend. Where were you when I needed you?
In the forest, dear girl. You need yourself. Ashgirl, we're marrying the prince. Well, Judith is, and I'm going on parties.
You'll never marry Judith.
You'll stop him?
Dance with him?
Kiss him?
Why not? In my imagination.
Oh, then you can marry him. In your imagination?
No, not even in her imagination. I'm marrying the prince No one else. Say I wasn't there.
Say it! I wasn't there.
I can't do anything about my imagination. Then I'll have to open your head and cut it out.
Say it!
Leave me alone.
Say it!
In any shape, form, image, oration.
You better say you weren't there, Ashgirl.
Maybe I wasn't there.
How do you know she was more than the spirit of the air?
Come here. I made a list of all the girls who attended, their parents and their wealth. There isn't a single list on this name.
She was there. She was human.
It's not easy to tell who's who. There's so many invitations.
I wasn't there. It wasn't me.
I saw her. I knew I wanted to marry her.
How can you marry someone that vanishes into the night?
Where was I if I wasn't there?
At the top of the list, I have the 5 most beautiful girls. Portraits are being sent.
She must have been a serving girl with stolen clothes.
Yeah. See, what I like about the girls in this country is that their hands, they're so soft. They don't do a thing all day. Did you look at her hands?
Well, they were strong. It's what I liked.
And I'm hungry all the time. Hungry for him. Hungry.
I have to announce your choice, or the whole country will be offended.
They'll say you think no one is good enough.
What?
You have to marry.
I can't love anyone else.
I said marry, I wouldn't pry into your heart.
So you're asking me to marry without love?
We all fall in love with a dream. We wake up one day anyway and find ourselves living with a stranger. Marriage is learning to live with that stranger.
I have to find her.
How can you find a spark that's gone out?
Well, I have this.
The shoe didn't change. I was there.
Amir's gossamer threads finely webbed. There's beauty here, Amir. But what can you do with a shoe?
I don't know. I don't know.
I have to advise you to be sensible. Falling in love with a shoe is not wise.
I think Amir should marry one of the ladies on the top of the list. That's what I would do.
The shoe didn't change, but the other shoe stuck somewhere in the mud of the forest.
Even if she does exist, you'll never see her again.
And she won't be the one you remembered from the burning evening.
And what can I do? Nothing. Was I ever even there? I'm so tired. It's time to bury the dreams.
You've worn me down. Show me the list or choose yourself.
In the ashes.
Leave me now. I have battles to plan.
Amir.
Oh, Ashgirl.
Ashgirl.
Amir,
The shoe didn't change. Find the shoe.
I can give you 3 days, no more, to find the girl and bring her to me. I will ask her questions and that will make her reveal who she is.
Ashgirl, don't waste time.
How will I find her?
That's your quest. You have the shoe.
But it's in the forest, and I can't go back.
Look into yourself. Remember your courage.
It'd be a good way of meeting the families. I'll go with you.
I'm afraid. Please.
I'll be laughed at.
Being laughed at is an excellent preparation for marriage. No love without courage. Life was so safe in the ashes.
She distracts me from my plans.
When we touched, I couldn't tell my fingers apart
My hand melted
from his.
into hers.
Take this cloak. It'll help you find your way. This will keep you warm. Beware the shadows of the forest.
It was even smaller.
Oh, it couldn't have been smaller.
I'm an artist. I remember these things.
Put your foot on it. How'd you get such big feet? I told you not to walk so much.
It's the big toe that doesn't fit.
Yes, only the big toe. Do you need it?
Need what, Mother?
Your big toe's of any use.
It's my big toe.
Without it, the shoe would fit. Palaces,
Clothes, jewels, wealth, power.
And not just you either. Your family too. We'd be rich. I could paint with gold and silver, and I'd paint your portrait next to a big white cake.
all would bow down to us as we passed. At grand feast, we'd stand tall in our finery. All would try to catch a glimpse of us, beg for a kind word, cringe for one of our smiles.
If only you didn't have those toes.
Without them, you'd be a princess.
Yes, but I do have toes.
At the moment. There's a country I know where young girls get all the bones in their feet broken. All for the sake of beauty. These are just big toes.
I don't understand.
Judith, the shoe would fit.
I always thought toes were ugly.
I like them, they're mine.
Especially big ones.
They're just not dainty, are they?
I don't even want to marry him. You marry him.
You kissed him.
What are you going to do?
There's a woman who lives on the edge of the forest, who knows how to add a little flesh here and take away a few bones there. We'll seek your advice.
About what?
You'll see. It's all for your own good.
I'm not going.
You have to. Girls don't disobey their mothers.
Don't worry. I'll be there looking after you.
I don't want to see an old woman who does things to the body.
We'll only ask her advice.
Time to stop sniveling and act like a princess. Think of all the things you'll have to play with in the palace.
You won't let her hurt me.
You won't mind anything, my darling, when you feel gold running through your fingers. It's so easy to deal with humans. All you have to do is give them images. Bright pictures of gold, houses, jewels, food, clothes, and they follow you like slaves. No human can resist a tempting picture. They look, they want. Gold for you, madame. Seats for you, my girl. What about a palace? Here's a picture of you wearing furs, silk, a slideshow of wants. Want, more. And now they follow me, Pied Piper of tempting images playing the jaunty jingle of grief.
A disturbance in the air. Cruelty, anger, and hatred rage the world. Turbulence and confusion drive waves of human, hither thither inexorable fear into their dark minds. The humans, they're converging towards the force tonight. We must seize this chance and be alert.
Alert? I have to be alert.
Alert. Subtle. So easy to pour that smooth poison of envy into those soft human veins. Their heart seizes up, their mind splutters and spits, and their spirit smothers in sourness. So alert.
Do you know how many alert flies have graced the pages of history? Short stories, ballads, and poems have been about us, even in French.
375 feet. And when I looked up, faces convulsed in greed and giggles.
My motto has always been, all comes to the one who does nothing.
You tried 375 shoes on 375 feet with him, but the girls never even looked at you.
The funny thing is, not one of those girls made my heart beat any faster.
Listen, girls are a big effort. They're not worth it.
All your life, you've looked after him, and now you're exhausting yourself running after his dream. But you're still on your own, struggling to get rich.
Oh, should we go home?
You'll never find anyone to match you here, Prince. This is a nation of shopkeepers. That's my best saying. Quote me anytime.
If you wish.
Better to lie in soft cushions than to trudge around the countryside.
There are a few more houses on the other side of the forest.
The wrong side of the forest.
Why bother?
Always helping him. Why?
She was a dream.
And best if she stays that way. Dream about her and have a sleep at the same time. Now that is what I call romance.
I think, like your mother, she was just a serving girl who tricked you.
Tarnished princes soon become objects of boredom.
Princess Sarah will find you a new wife, and you'll be content.
That may be enough for you, but I don't want to be content.
Most of us would be happy for that much. I mean, I don't have parents looking after my happiness. I don't have a thing. You can't stop complaining.
Paul, everything I ever had was yours to share.
I don't want to share. I want it all for myself.
We heard you were making your way to all the houses. We thought it best to meet you. Here's your wife, Prince Emir.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize her.
Men have no memory of faces. The chauffeur.
What did we talk about?
How is a girl to remember what a prince said to her?
The girl that I remember would.
You proclaim to marry the one whose foot fit the shoe. Do people in your country not keep their word?
The shoe fits.
The shoe fits.
The shoe fits.
All right, there's one other condition. For the girls whose foot fits the shoe must be put to my mother for 3 questions.
A test. We're good at tests. Can I come too?
Go with the prince.
No. On foot?
Have you not provided carriage for the princess?
She's not the princess yet. And it's not that far.
She seems in pain.
Well, perhaps the shoe does not fit.
The shoe fits!
Now please give her a pledge of your love.
Now take her to the palace, prince, and show her around her new home.
held him fast.
And where do I go now? Mud and ashes,
All strength worn away, lost in the forest.
this endless forest.
Cheat! Liar! False!
Your evil mother did this to me, asking all those stupid questions. I stamped my foot. And this?
You never felt love.
What has love got to do with it? You're rich. I'm supposed to marry you.
Despise you.
You're not much to look at yourself.
Why go to such extremes?
My mother told me to.
Oh, the cunning in your mother's eyes.
She's better than yours, that witch waiting in the forest.
I'm not here to trade insults with you. Paul will take you home.
Leave me here, both of you. I don't need you. That goes for you too, footboy.
Good boy.
You know, you make me despise all women.
How do you think I feel about men?
She made you cut your foot off? For an idiot! You've never felt such pain. Your mother, she lured you, betrayed you. Your sister, she laughed while the old woman sliced off your old toe. What is there left but hatred and revenge? Make someone else feel what you have. That's the kind of anger I like. An anger that spreads like a forest fire. Rage, Judith. Rage.
I hate this world. I hate everyone. I hate everything. Judith, don't ever talk to me again.
He found out.
How could you do this?
I only wanted what's best for you.
Not this. Never this. Look at me.
I didn't make the world, Judith. What else could I do?
Mother, I'm mutilated.
It will only be worse if we do not fix this situation.
No. 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 Please?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now you know how it feels to help out the family.
Judith.
Oh, yes.
Come on, Judith. We disgrace, we turn into beggars.
Mom?
I never liked this harsh world. We have to survive. There's no time to lose.
No!
Come on!
No!
Come on!
Help me! Hey, your mother! Please! Help me!
Where are you?
Here.
Yes. You're tired, aren't you?
Yes. The screams.
If you sleep now, you'll only hear my breathing.
It's so cold.
I'll wrap you in my arms.
Nowhere to go.
Lay your head on my shoulder.
Yes.
Lie down. It's so quiet here. No sounds. No memories.
Amir?
Who?
I don't know.
Turn your face towards the mud. Down.
The fairy's cloak.
Here's my cloak. I'll keep the world quiet, and you'll never feel pain again.
The shoe?
Shh. Turn your face back down towards the mud. Rest. There's such peace without memory. Do you really need to breathe? Shh.
Ashgirl. Who's that?
Nothing. Just the wind in the trees. Rest now. You've had enough.
Yes.
If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up.
And so, sadness in every breath, ugliness, sleep.
Find your courage.
What's courage but a stupid rush into more knocks and pains? Who needs the horrors of the world, Ashgirl? Sleep.
Look into yourself.
Remember the darkness that surrounds your life.
Look into your heart. Remember your courage.
The cruelty of your sisters,
The animals that make you laugh.
days and nights shivering in the ashes,
Dancing at the ball.
always alone, shunned.
The warmth of shared words.
You cause suffering.
Find your hope.
And where did hope lead?
When we danced.
Ashes!
No! When we danced, light. I was that girl. Happy.
Ashes!
No! I was happy, hungry, and I could give. Suffering! No! I looked at myself, and I saw spider legs! No!
Nothing.
One good memory? Maybe two? No reaction?
I have her.
I can remember traveling through the woods with your father.
I searched for the words to describe the first light.
Fragile, filigree.
I could never quite catch the words, but I felt joy, strength.
I know who I am, and I will be what I am. I've lost her. I am not afraid of the shadows in the forest, nor of myself, nor the future.
I've been so afraid for you.
I know there is darkness. I have seen the monsters of the forest, but I am not afraid.
I couldn't come to you until you came to yourself.
I will never be afraid of asking you to remember.
I heard your voice. I sensed your presence.
I came looking.
I searched the muddy pools. Is it really you?
I knew despair.
I lost hope.
Your hands.
Prince, here's your bride. My daughters are like twins, always playing tricks on me. It was never Judith. It's this one. You show the truth.
Well, I've found the one I love.
Ashgirl.
What are you doing here? Go back home at once! She's the embarrassment of the family. I take pity on her either. She's filled with tricks. Her father's a criminal, ran away into the forest. Go, shame child with shame father. She will not deny her father's shame.
I'll deny it. I'll deny every word you have uttered.
Father.
I have been caught in the claws of the most terrible monster. I live in the forest. I fight daily. I cannot free myself. Not yet. I've committed no crimes. I've come close, but no crimes. This is a brave child, Prince. I don't know her heart now, but I did when she was little.
You cut off my heel for nothing. It's infected, and I'll never walk again.
How could you do this to your daughters?
I did what I had to do. Where were you when we needed you?
These are your daughters. Where was your love and compassion?
Love? Compassion? Whoever had love and compassion for me? Keep up appearances, I was told. Grain, bower, grassbridges, I was taught. Love and compassion rotted underneath. I only ever did what was done to me.
Ashgirl, will you have the courage to change the circle of cool convention?
We will.
We will change everything.
Mother, this is my bride.
Not yet. You will answer my questions.
But I know her.
But I do not.
She'll never be able to answer those questions.
The shoe still fits Ruth.
Fairy of the mirror, don't let me lose everything now.
Look into yourself, and you will answer these questions.
Good luck, Ashy.
Come here. Closer.
Why do you love my son?
Well, surely you can answer that.
My second question is, will you always be able to love my son?
Well,
Here's my third question. Will you be able to wear the shoe you wore at the ball? Ruth can answer all those questions.
why aren't you saying anything?
Come here, child. I give you my son.
What?
I don't understand.
How can you say why you love someone? 1,000 reasons crisscross the heart, but at the center, no reason at all. Only the mystery of the person remains. If you say you love someone because they're rich, handsome, or powerful, you only love a fraction. She knew this. Will she love you for the rest of your life? It is you, Amir, who must make her love you, as she will make you love her. Neglect her, treat her badly, you will kill her love. Never sit back lazily, waiting for love to take care of itself. Tend it, cherish it. As for the shoes, perhaps they're fit, or perhaps not. She will not want you to ask her to wear shoes that were beautiful once, but no longer feel like hers. Never, ever ask her to cut off her foot to fit a shoe from past. But the questions could not be answered. Your future wife knew this. At last, my work here is almost done. I have to change you into something horrid. I followed the rules. They were the wrong rules, but how was I supposed to know? Do what you want, I no longer care. I'll
I'll change you to an ash tree in which nothing grows underneath, and you will live in the forest. And as for you two, when someone, even your mother, tells you to do something stupid, have the courage and the heart to say no. It is difficult, I know, so I will not be harsh. Pick your own punishments.
I want to live alone and never talk to anyone again.
I will change you into a hermit that lives in a cave.
I'll paint the carcasses of dead animals.
I'll stay in the forest and study rocks and leaves and map the inside of the earth. It's all I've ever wanted to do.
And now to you, Ashgirl. You will change, move, search. But first, you have to live this part of your life and conclude it. Come here, Ashgirl, the one who sought and found her heart and her courage.
When I was living in the forest, I didn't want to remember my name, and so I had forgotten yours as well. But I could give it back to you now. You see, your mother and I, we named you Sophia.
I found him in his study.
Father, I need you.
Our father's place is here.
I don't get it. What makes these humans so strong?
What do they have that we can't break?
Energy, pity.
Friendship swats the pride fly every time. I'm leading them in a dance, and suddenly they stand still. Reach out their hand and break the spell with one dazzling gesture of generosity.
It makes my venom powerless. It is called hope. I know you, but not now. We've stilled the forest. It's your time now.
I was always looking for.
I kept searching.
Remember the glitter of these moments.
It was a ray of memory.
Remember,
And even when I believed I'd lost you,
you were right here.
I searched and I found
You.
you.
Of happiness.
Well, I just want to take the opportunity to thank all of you for supporting Frankfurt Theatre. I also would like to thank all of these wonderful students that I have here this play has a very special spot in my heart because this year has been, I've had a bit of a tragedy happen to me this year, and I thought that I would have to cancel the show, but you guys have proven to me that the show must go on, and you've done it, and so I'm so proud of all of you, and I've taken the time to say some special things about you, especially it's a tradition that I've started since I first came here, and I take a moment to honor the grade 12s. So I would like to take that moment. So would the grade 12s please step forward? And Shilpa, where are you? Jessica, I've taught you since grade 9. I had to write it because I wanted to make sure I said everything. I've taught you since grade 9, and I've watched you grow into a beautiful, mature, and strong leader who has discovered a passion for the performing arts. You have a way of inspiring students to participate to the best of their abilities, and I see how they look up to you. You've expressed an interest in pursuing a career as a drama teacher, and I hope with all my heart you will, for I believe there's no other profession more rewarding than that of a drama teacher. Yes, I'm biased, but who wouldn't want to get paid for playing make-believe? I've always said, find a job that you love, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. I remember meeting you my first year at Frank Hurt. You were also in grade 9, and thinking, wow, such a tiny person with such a huge voice. She's a keeper. I have been so fortunate to have known you for your willingness to trust and take risks with me. Stingworks is what it is because of your contribution. You have also taught me that anything really is possible if you put your mind to it, because you can fly an airplane. I hope that in my lifetime I get to be a passenger aboard your flight. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. From the moment I met you, I knew you were a keeper too. You always brought a sense of truth and honesty to the roles you played. Your ability at discovering what makes a character tick has always been most powerful in your performances. It has been such a pleasure helping you make those discoveries. I will miss watching your genuine emotions come to life and the integrity you give to the characters that you play.
Oh boy.
You too were a keeper. From grade 10, your commitment to the role of Edward and the whole Twilight phenomenon contributed. It is because of that show that students have been inspired to take acting, resulting in the numbers I needed to run a class off timetable. Your positive attitude, humor, and wit have been such an asset to the drama class. Students look up to you as you never feared putting yourself out there, and I enjoyed the numerous laughs we've shared in class. I will never forget Clarence and Betty. Brianne, the student I never had. Brianne's weird. Come on. Brianne. Weird. This young lady never took drama, but expressed an interest in the production elements in grade 9 that I couldn't resist. Usually students want to be on stage, not behind it, and since this was my first year at Frank Hurt, I was not going to refuse the help. I'm so glad I didn't, because not only did I meet such a unique individual, her artistic abilities have been such an asset. I would say things like, I'm going for a medieval, 19th century, dark, grungy, dirty look with a Tim Burton twist, smoke-stained walls that kind of look dusty, but not really. Understand what I mean? And she'd say, yep, no problem. And this is what she came up with. I'm really going to miss her. The Rummelsifcation definition of all things considered divine. I have watched you grow from a quiet, shy, timid young boy into the confident, respectful, level-headed young man you are today. Your abilities to tell stories have dramatically developed over the years, and it has been such a pleasure hearing them during Monday morning check-ins or playing typewriter. I will never forget the story you shared when I asked you to bring in an object that represented who you are. Nor the text message I received from Jessica. However, now that you are leaving, I will allow all that to resolve. Samantha Adams. I've only known you for 1 year now, and it has been a pleasure seeing how far you've come since the beginning of the year. You have learned to channel your energetic qualities into that of the characters you have played, and it has been such a rewarding transformation for me to watch. I know that it's been a challenging year for you, and I'm so proud of how you've been able to keep your head up high, no matter how difficult things have been. This is a lifelong skill that many seem to struggle with, and I hope you continue to hold on to your inner strength. I will miss your spontaneity during the evening. These grade 12s have left a legacy in Stingworks, and your contributions have set the precedent for others to follow. Stingworks will live on because of you, and may the rest of you learn from their experience and continue to make Stingworks buzz.